NinBuzz, this is Mizzy, and today I have some custom track worldwide races for you. And yeah, this was actually a pretty old worldwide that I was in, but there's some pretty nice races, so I wanted to show the races to you guys. And first off, I want to apologize for not really uploading to this channel much. It's been pretty much just because I've had other things going on in my life, and then I have my own channel to manage, so I haven't uploaded to some other channels that I'm part of. But I'll try to, start uploading more often and bring you guys some more worldwide races, clan wars, and stuff like that. So first off, or another thing I want to add to this is that I'm a pretty big noob at custom track worldwides. Like, I basically just started playing custom tracks once the new update came out, and if you guys don't really know what that is, they added a bunch more tracks, and they updated ones just like the one you're seeing right now, N64 Royal Raceway. They made it look a lot nicer, and there's actually like a full textured castle now, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess I can get into the race a little bit. Here you can see me taking an absolutely broken shortcut, as I just went from like 8th, I don't even know, to like 1st that easily. So yeah, pretty much this track, it really isn't front running. It's a lot like Mario Raceway, and there's a lot of grass shortcuts you can take. And yeah, please excuse my absolute terrible lines in custom tracks. Alright, so yeah, get blue shell lap 2. I mean, oh, then I get comboed. Alright, that's cool. It's not too big of a deal, like I mentioned earlier, all these shortcuts and whatnot you can take. And also, there's another really cool feature you can do with the new custom tracks. You can pull out and hold a blue shell, just like you would pull out a red shell or a green or a banana trailing behind you. And some people have seen it in videos, they're like, "You're hacking!" It's like, nope, it's a new feature, and it's a pretty neat thing. You can't backspam though, like that'd be pretty sweet if you could backspam a blue shell. Unfortunately you can't. You can just like swerve into somebody with it though, and they'll explode. So you don't always have to fire a blue shell if you get it, and that's really useful for like custom track clan wars and whatnot. But I'm going into lap 3. The first place really isn't that far ahead of me, and I try to take a weird shortcut there, but I get like a terrible bounce, and I don't even get an item box, so it's not looking too good for me. But the shot comes and nobody dodges, so that's good. And I figured that I might be, because I'm going to grow before this guy up here, and I figure I might be able to overtake him and try to get that little bit of a draft on him. And as you can see, I'm like we're right next to each other, so if like a blue came, we'd both be screwed. But right up here, oh, those greens and like the banana and the fib placed on the track, I thought I was screwed, but I somehow managed to get by all that, and the guy behind me gets sniped. So it looks like I'm in a decent spot right now, unless like people behind me get shrooms or I get blue shelled. But yeah, I backspin my guy right there, and that gives me a little bit more of a lead, and I'm gonna be able to get a nice first place here on Royal Raceway. Now, yeah, this is actually one of my more favorite tracks in the update, because I liked it on the N64, and just the design is just so good. It looks like it could be like an original track on the game. So now going into our second race, which is Seaside Resort. This is also a new custom track in the new updated beta pack, and this is probably my favorite new custom track. It has a lot of Mario Kart 7 elements to it. It's only one lap, and there's an underwater section. The underwater section is a bit slower than the normal pass, so generally people don't normally take it, but it's pretty neat how they actually put that into the game. And the scenery is also just very beautiful. It's another track that looks like it could have been in the actual game, just because the scenery is just so amazing. Like, look at it. That's like half of the reason why I pick this track all the time. It's just because it's really pretty to look at. But yeah, I'm just basically front running for now. As you can see, like, you see the two paths right here, the top route and then there's the underwater route down there. And right here at this ramp, if you trick too much in the middle, you go off of the underwater ramp into the grass or to the wall basically, and that kind of kills you. But yeah, I try to snipe this guy and the green goes right through him, but hype backspans him. So, you know, it really pretty much all worked out in the end. And this guy's in a mega right behind me, and there's a Bill. I'm kind of scared of that a little bit. And then shock happens, and I don't think any... Oh wait, somebody dodged it as they respawning, I believe. But that's just... If you get target shock there, that's just like killer because... You know, the 1 lap difference, and there's not a ton of shortcuts in this track as well. And I'm kind of scared of that guy's trail, and I fail my line and hit the wall because, you know, I'm good at this game. And then there's a blue shower here, so I think I'm good, but I gotta be cautious of this mega and then the POW, so I go way over here to avoid the mega, and he just decides to go all the way over there out of his way to mega me. But, you know, it's alright. There's still a decent amount of time left to be able to catch up. My fib goes right through somebody, so, you know, that was a little bit disappointing. Kind of want to get a fib snipe. And this guy has triple reds behind me, and one lags right through me. I get triple shrooms, and it's like, oh yeah, I can get a good spot. But apparently, you know, the red wants to go all the way. It just wants to follow me through that grass shortcut. And then somebody bills past me at the end. And as you can see there is the 1 lap. It's pretty neat. Alright, so now going into our 3rd race, which is Mushroom Peaks. And this was also... This is a pretty old custom track, but it recently got updated in the new pack, which I thought was pretty cool. They added quite a few new features to it, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And yeah, I'm not really too fond of this track, to be honest. Mainly because I had a lot of bad memories with it when I first started playing custom tracks. Like, for whatever reason, people would always pick it all the time, and I didn't have any idea of the mushroom strats really at all. And now I kind of have it down a little bit. What I try to do is trick on the top of each mushroom on the left side. It's probably not the fastest way, but you know, it gets me across most of the time. What was... I had something else in mind. I don't know, maybe it'll come back to me later. But anyways, I'm in 6th place now, right up here, and Astrostar is in the cart serving with triple greens. Oh yeah, another cool thing about custom tracks is that a lot of people don't really use, I don't know, Funky Kong. I know a lot of people are like comment on videos asking why people always use Funky Kong. So it's more kind of relaxed in custom tracks. Like as you can see right now, I'm using Daisy, but I tend to normally use Daisy or Peach in CTs mainly because they're more my favorite medium weight characters, and mock bikes tend to be better for custom tracks anyways because there's a lot more sharper turns that the Flame Runner can't handle. And yeah, up here I get TC'd. Right here I'm gonna go for the bill because there's a really cheap strat you can do with it, but this I Am Umbre guy gets it. And what it is you use the bill over these mushrooms and it just takes you over all of them, and it saves so much time, and it's just like the best strat for the bill on this track. Imagine like doing that in a custom track, or getting the bill, dodging as you're going over all these mushrooms and target shocking everybody else. Like you'd have like a huge breakaway. Another cool feature about this track now is this box right up here in the grass is always a mega box. So I just went out of my way right there, just kind of get it, just because it's cool. I got a mega box in 3rd. So as you can see, top 2 has a pretty nice breakaway. But the thing about this track is, no matter really the amount of breakaway you have, it's pretty easy to lose because, you know, you can... Sometimes I've had like a huge breakaway and I'll just fail like the mushroom pattern so terribly bad on lap 3 or whatever, and I lose my mega in 3rd because the shock. No one told me that that they were shocking, but that's besides the point. Another thing I should point out is that you see the baby Peach. Well, you guys, that's another NinBuzz track. You guys probably know him as Sword of Seals, and he was using the baby Peach and the baby booster in this CT Worldwide just for fun, I'm guessing. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, just make it terribly bad. I don't even know. I didn't get any tricks or whatever on those mushrooms, and I sniped myself as I'm falling to my death. Here I'm hoping that maybe I can pull a lucky bill. Oh, I don't even go for a box. What was I thinking? I could have got that bill in 5th and used the strat, but apparently I don't want to do that. And it looks like I'm gonna make it, right? But I get like a weird bounce off of the second to last mushroom, and I don't get enough air going into the final part. But shock happens as soon as I land, and I barely don't dodge. But up here, see, it looks like I'm kind of caught up with the pack, and I get the bill, and that's like great because people are still like shocked, and that's an easy thing for me to catch up. And I don't know what happened to that guy. He might have got blued or something, but as soon as he comes back down, I just bill him, and it's just like, I felt kind of bad because, you know, I don't really like overly destroying people like that, especially like comboing people, because, you know, they've already been hit enough. But especially in like just because I play custom track worldwides for fun, and, you know, I don't play for it competitively at all. But in Clan Wars it'd be different. Up here, there's really my only contestant is the dry bones, and I should be good to go as long as I don't fail this last strat, and somehow I'm gonna get it first. Like I said, you know, people can fail, doesn't really matter the breakaway. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a nice thumbs up if you did. You can subscribe to NinBuzz. You can also check out my channel too. The link will be in the description. I'd greatly appreciate that. Most of the time I upload Clan War type things to my channel, along as worldwide and more custom track things. And leave in the comments below if you want to see more custom track races, or if you want to see, you know, normal worldwides or Clan Wars or whatever. Just yeah, leave all that stuff in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.